Good afternoon, good evening. My name is Jim Fitzpatrick. I am a member of the Bonita Springs City Council representing District 6. For those that aren't in District 6, you say, where the heck is District 6? Congratulations, this is District 6. We run along Bonita Beach Road, east for about 7 miles out to Bonita National. We run north along Bonita Grand here to about a mile north of Terry Street to Dewey Road. And that's basically our district. And to our east of here, of Bonita Grand, and north of Bonita Beach Road, is both the South Florida Water Management District / CREW, and also unincorporated Lee County. I thank you for joining this first town hall forum. I thank you for your interest in the topic today. This and future forums are designed to engage and inform you, our residents and voters, on a variety of topics and discussions which affect our day-to-day lives and quality of life. This initial forum focuses on Lee County, which provides many of our day-to-day services here in the city of Bonita Springs. Just over 25 years ago, we became a city. Prior to that, we were part of unincorporated Lee County. With our incorporation, we assumed many of our community services, but we still continue to receive a wide variety of services from the county, which include maintenance and improvement of many of our roads, which would include Bonita Beach Road and Bonita Grand for those in District 6. The maintenance and improvements to our beaches. And for those that hang around during the summer and fall, that tropical storm season and hurricane season, they are also responsible for our emergency management and recovery systems here in Lee County, which is vital to our safety. They also oversee our waste management system, our public libraries, law enforcement, and lastly, how the remaining undeveloped, unincorporated portions of Lee County are used and developed in the future. Clearly, our relationship with Lee County is critical to our quality of life and the growth of our region. Before we jump in and introduce guests, I do have a couple housekeeping items, the first of which I do want to thank the Bonita Springs Fire District, Chief DeWitt, and his staff have been wonderful in terms of pulling this together. We expected about 100 people, and obviously we bypassed that number. Joining us from Bonita Springs, the city administration, and God knows where they are right now, is our city manager, Arlene Hunter. Matt Feeney, our assistant city manager. And also my fellow council members. They are Jamie Bogatz, I saw her, she represents District 1. We have Jesse Perdone is just coming back from his honeymoon and won't join us this evening. I saw Laura Carr back there from District 3. Chris Corey gave his seat up and is going to watch this on YouTube. And then lastly, Nigel Folick from District 5. As I said, the focus of this meeting is on Lee County. And we ask that city-related issues that pertain to matters we take care of on a day-to-day basis be deferred to your respective city council member following this meeting for follow-up. The focus today is on the county. Several of our members of council and staff are here following this forum. Please feel free to talk to them. They'll be popular people. And if you had any suggested topics for future forums like this, please feel free to contact myself or your respective member of city council. Lastly, many of you were encouraged, well, not so much with all the people, to fill out a question form for handling questions. We will come collect those. These questions were, because of the number of people, we're trying to bundle the questions by topic. Our city clerk, Mike Sheffield, will go ahead and take those together, and we'll begin following the formal presentation. We'll go ahead and then start plowing through the different topics. If time permits, which I'm skeptical it will, we will attempt to take live questions. Again, I ask that we'll take a 5-minute break after the presentations. You'll have 5 minutes to go fill your questions out that may have come from that. Then we'll resume with a question and answer period and try to get you out here as quickly as possible. Now, with that, I want to introduce our guests of honor. First of all is Commissioner Malooka. Well, David is a longtime Southwest Florida resident with deep family roots dating back over 100 years here in Southwest Florida. He is a graduate of Cape Coral High School, graduating at the age of 16. The guy must be a nuclear scientist. He attended the University of Florida before he formed the Honeck Destruction Company back in 2003. He has grown that into the region's largest demolition and recycling company here in the area. With over 20 years of business leadership, David brings his expertise in problem solving, budgeting, and government collaboration. He is dedicated to protecting our individual liberties, supporting small businesses, and preserving Southwest Florida's waterways. And one interesting note also, his wife is a state representative. He has 2 wonderful children. And he has a ancestor, a gentleman named John Powell, who was part of the original Lee County Commission back in 1887. Deep roots. Now the guy that gets it done, Mr. Herner. Dave Herner has dedicated his career to public service. He has served as county manager in Lee County since August of 2023. Prior to that, he served as five years as deputy county manager and as chief of operations in Lee County. He oversees a $2.6 billion budget and over 2,800 employees. He's done a whole bunch of things that I'll read off, but we want to get this dog to hunt, so we'll get going. But the most important thing is, and when I look at his bio and so forth for this evening, and David is a U.S. Navy veteran. Thank you for your service. And with that, I will turn it over to our wonderful county commissioner, and they are all yours.
Wow. Well, Benita knows how to throw a party, I'll tell you what. So can everybody hear me okay in the back? All right. I will tell you, I'm pretty impressed with the attendance here today, so thank you for making me feel so welcome. It's an honor to be your newest county commissioner, and thank you for all being here today. My parents always taught me, if you don't pay attention to politics, things will happen to you and not for you, right? So I learned from an early age that you had to participate and be involved and pay attention to things so that you can be part of the solution and not just be a victim of circumstance, and that you can participate and do something about these items. So I can tell you a little bit about thank you for the nice introduction, and thank you for hosting this. I never did a town hall before. I've only been on the job for about 4 months now, but I will tell you, I love it. I love the opportunity to participate, to have the dialogue, to learn all these different subjects. And yes, this is my hometown of soon to be 58 years. I grew up here. When we used to go to the Keys in summer vacation, we knew we were in Bonita Springs because there was a light on at the dog track halfway between Fort Myers and Naples. So times have changed quite a bit. Anyway, Bonita Springs has earned a lot of success, and I am really pleased to represent you and the rest of Lee County. I did work really hard countywide to win all 5 districts and every corner of the county to learn and listen perspective from each of you. For all of you that supported me and voted for me, I want to say thank you. It means a lot to me to have this honor to serve you. My family has been part of Southwest Florida history for generations. My son Hunter, who will be 2 years old in July, is a true 7th generation Lee Countyan. So I don't know how many people can say that besides him, but I'm sure it's a small group. Anyway, we love it. I had a wonderful life growing up here, working hard, fishing, opportunity, grew up Cape Coral, Pine Island, lived on the beaches. I went on the swing bridge when I was a kid. It's been a wonderful life, and I want to keep it that way for all of us and all the generations that follow us to keep Paradise what it is and do our best to improve on those things. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to share time with you. I had no idea that I'd walk into a full house like this and then have people say they can't even get in on top of that. So we will follow up with other meetings. I will tell you that we have another one coming up with Bonita Bay, I believe on the next Thursday. I don't know how much room they have. And then the mayor actually invited me to another forum, I believe on the 22nd of April. So we'll start to share that information, and if there's another follow-up again with this group, we'll make it happen one way or the other. But I just want to let you know that we'll have those opportunities, but I'm really taken aback and I got goosebumps over the fact you guys are all here to see Dave Mullick. Like, who am I? You know? But thank you. I have a whole team here, and I just wanted to tell you that as a new commissioner, there's a lot to learn. We have 29 departments. I thought it was 27 for the first couple of weeks, but it's 29 plus that little side job we have called an airport. I don't know if you heard anything about that lately. So a lot to be responsible for, a lot to learn. But I tell you, our team here is very forthcoming. They're professional. Any information I need, any help I need, constituent concerns from, I have a permit that's delayed, I have a problem with this, I need to connect with the right person here or there. They are on the spot and they're really making me look good. So if you want to challenge me to help you with something, please do. We're easy to find and we're doing our best to help anybody with anything that we can to get us out of the way so you can succeed with whatever you want to do next. So I'm really honored to have that opportunity. We've got a lot of experts here, so depending on your question, again, as the newest person, I may not have intimate details on everything, but my team and I will do our best, and if there's something we need to follow up with you, we will do that. And as I believe we set up this meeting, that after we have our presentation time or in Q&A here, that they will also, staff will be available to mix with you individually, because not everybody wants to speak or ask a question, you know, in a group forum. So we'll have time to mix and mingle after this portion of the meeting for you. So you'll have one-on-one time with subject matter experts from natural resources, park to DOT, and so on. So thanks again for this opportunity. And I guess we'll take it for questions, or do you have a presentation, or are you going to?
We're gonna present real quick.
Okay, please.
Well, thank you, Commissioner Mullica. We want to thank you for asking us to come out. Today, I'm here to talk a little bit about the partnership we have with the City of Bonita Springs. It goes through blue skies and gray skies. We work very well together. Arlene Hunter, the city manager, she and I probably worked together since Irma, I believe. And I don't consider her only a partner, I also consider her a friend. We work very closely. And as the commissioner said, we have a number of areas of common ground. A lot of that deals with, and this is just blue skies, Parks and Recreation. We coordinate constantly on Parks and Recreation. We coordinate through our road network, good and bad. We also coordinate through natural resources. A lot of that has to do with water quality, flood mitigation, and beach renourishment. And what's important about coordination is the fact that if we do something, we don't want to have a negative impact on our partners. So if we're doing something on flood mitigation, we definitely don't want to have a negative impact on Bonita. So if we don't work together, it's not going to work as a system. We're a region. One thing that I can say about our partnership is our partnership goes beyond just Lee County and Bonita. We work very closely with Collier County because there are impacts dealing with Collier County that we do with water quality, flood mitigation, same thing with Bonita. But we also work with all the municipalities in Lee County continuously. That is very important for us to work. We meet on a regular basis, and that's just in blue skies, just to deal with things that are normal, everyday activities and how we can connect and share resources and knowledge, because we all have different sets of knowledge. We all have a bunch of different experts. We like to get them together to make sure we're connected. But more importantly is when a disaster happens or something out of the ordinary happens. And two things come to mind. If you remember just recently, the NFIP with FEMA, we were all hit with the potential of being put on probation. We worked as a unit to address that situation collectively. We didn't do that individually. We did it because we're a community. It doesn't matter if you're the county or the city, we're a community. And we have to work for the benefit of our people, right? So we worked very hard, and unfortunately, the only city that did not make it through that process was the city or the town of Fort Myers Beach. But it looks like they may be able to come out of it at the end of the year, which will be very good for our community. We also work very closely during, yes?
Who are you?